So you said my daughter's mentally ill. My daughter just had what it was, one more semester of a 4-year college, baby. No mental patient that been having mental issues for years, okay, is doing that. More or less, you gotta have a paper trail, baby, of a person being mentally ill. And I've been abusing her since she was a kid. You gotta stop. You been evil from the start. You been evil, wicked, and y'all always. You knew Tijae been missing since May 1st. I got in contact with you and that Tatiana because the hood gave you up, baby. Your own hood. I'm not dumb in this. Okay, I did the footwork to the T. So you could lie, you could say whatever, but I know what I know. And let me tell you, Tyrone, you might be well connected, but you ain't fooled me. Baby, I'ma out that ass, okay?
A woman claiming to be a friend of missing 23-year-old Tijae Baker made a post stating that she has been found. In the post, she states, "I'm legit in happy tears. My friend was found and she's safe." However, after checking her mother's Facebook page, there's no indication that Tijae has actually been found. As recent as June 15th, she has posted updates regarding the case. The creator of the Facebook group Finding Tijae Baker also made a call to the Black and Missing Foundation to get a status update on the case as well.
Other people saying that she's not missing?
Yes, I've had one person. She's been contacting me. She's basically said Tijae has been found. She's not missing anymore.
Okay.
And she wrote me.
And you would like to know if we have more information?
Yes, ma'am, because we basically are teams that has been helping look for her, a support team, and we just wanted to make sure because it just did not sound right to us, and nobody heard anything or anything has been placed on the news, and this has been said since yesterday. So we were trying to find out if what's going on, is she okay? Do we need to stop looking or.
According to her, she is still waiting for a follow-up phone call or email. She then posted a message from someone stating that she spoke with a cousin of Tijae's who confirmed that she has been found. The guy who is believed to be involved with Tijae's disappearance posted the following. "They found Tijae. Y'all thought we had something to do with her missing. She ran away from home and had a mental breakdown. So I'm letting everyone in here know it's up for y'all. Y'all was being messy, and we got all y'all pics. We're about to hit you gossiping people with heavy magic. Signed, the Dark Lord." On June 26th, the Facebook group Finding Tijae Baker officially confirmed that she had been found safe. Unsurprisingly, the announcement was met with backlash from Terrain Hicks, along with some of his supporters who insisted they had nothing to do with her disappearance and that she was merely suffering from a mental breakdown, which is what caused her to leave New York in the first place. In a recently released press conference, her mother insists this is not the case. Feel free to visit the Finding Tijae Baker page on Facebook to get a deeper insight into all of that. Aside from everything, I'm just happy that there was a positive ending to this story, unlike many others that I normally post on this channel. Here's the official press release of Tijae's mother.
That saying that it takes a village is a really strong saying, but this time you feel like the village failed you and your daughter. You found her over the weekend on your own after searching for almost 2 months, a month and a half, right? Mm-hmm. Tell me what that was like.
Well, when I first saw her, I knew it was her, but she didn't know it was me, and I screamed her name, and she did like this, like she couldn't believe it, and then I hugged her, and I just told her to get in the car, and then we just took off to go home.
Where did you find her finally? Was she just walking on the street? Was she in the woods? Because you were looking everywhere.
She was hiding in and out, like, ever since she was seen and made that phone call for help. She was hiding, like, literally on the streets from whoever had her captive. And when I found her, she was like, like between like a tree and like overpass where there's a lot of trees, and like there's a bus stop there, and she was seen like at different bus stops. So that's how it made it obvious to me that she's getting around through the bus. So I checked all buses. So I finally checked this bus that morning and had a clue, a tip from a transit worker out there. I think it's Metro Tech that's out there in Maryland. I had a tip from one of their workers, and she helped me, and I found my daughter, and just kept looking around the same area that she told me, and I found her.
Taquana, what was that like when you thought you saw Tijae? And I mean, you've been gone for days and days and days. When you thought that you saw Tijae, what did you do?
I just ran up to my daughter and gave her a hug. Then she didn't even have to say nothing. I didn't even want to talk. I just wanted to get her to safety.
And what did she say?
She was like, Mom. She just kept saying, Mom, it's okay, it's okay. Because I was crying and so she was like, it's okay.
I can't imagine. I mean, I know what you went through. We went through that with you. I know that pain, that agony, that fear. Is she okay?
Well, she's quite shooken up. She's fearful. Giving me indications of a victim of when they've been through trauma or anything happened to them. So I don't want to, put her out there. I want to, it remain with the family so I can take time to work with my daughter and see her through this time.
Is she able to at least open up to you yet, or is she kind of just staying to herself and sleeping? And when you go through trauma, you can act different ways.
Even if she's not ready, I don't make her ready. I talk to her every day so she can become active in certain stuff, and we just keep talking. Even if she don't want to come out and say what it is, because she's not all the way saying what it is, and she's very scared, like I said, and shooken up. So I don't want to scare her off or nothing, so she won't be able to talk. So I let her do it at her pace, her time.
You were certain from the beginning that this was not something your daughter would ever do on her own.
Yeah, I believe from day one, and it was like nobody believed me. My mother and them knew what it was, but everybody else, it's like nobody believed me. The cops didn't even really care about the fact. They like I said, they diverted me for a whole 2 weeks. Oh, she's probably with a boyfriend. Oh, she's 23. We can't stop her and hold her hostage because she's 23. And I'm like, well, my daughter wouldn't be in a park drinking a milkshake. You're not going to find her like that. And everything I said was true. If I wouldn't have stuck to my guns and did what I had to do and what I knew was right, she would not be found to this day. If I went off of, what the cops was doing, or if I left it in their hands, I couldn't leave my daughter's life in their hands. I had to be wherever she was at, that's where I had.
And at 23, because they do say like at 23 they have a mind of their own, and you have to back off as a mom. But as a mom, you knew.
I knew, and back off as a mom. My daughter used to call me the warden. Back up. I should have still been on her at 23, but 23, you let them go where they want to go, try to do, because she picking up her little art business and trying to venture off and do what's right for her. But if I would have knew anything like this was close, she wouldn't have got on that bus. She was no way. But 23, you can't tell them what not to do, because they'll go do it anyway. But yeah.
Do you? I know you must be really angry at whoever did this. Is there any doubt in your mind that this was intentional? They were trying to take your daughter?
Yeah, this was a whole setup from the beginning. This was a whole setup. I knew that. My daughter just didn't know that. They played her, they lured her, and they sent her to the wolves. They stripped her, everything, and they sent her to the wolves. And there was no help for her.
Well, who is they? Is this some organized underground crime ring?
Well, it's under an investigation, so I don't really want to put that out there. And well, me and my daughter still have to live out here. And, we don't want to become a target of anything. I just want, now that my daughter is home, it's certain things that needs to be in place and certain things that need to be done. And I think these people that didn't reach out to help when they should have helped, I think they should help now.
You're talking about the police. You're talking about
Police, all officials, DC officials, Maryland officials, anybody who turned their back on me that could have offered help, like the 2 cops that rolled their window up at Prince County Police. They could have helped me. They could have further assist. Like Nikki Lucas, she could have helped me, but she didn't. She, even when it was knowledgeable to her office that my child was missing, because she's in our community and she was voted in 3 blocks down from me. And I went to this lady a couple of times and she did not help. And this is what we put people in council office for, to help the community. So if I'm reaching out for help, you would think at some point in time she would have reached out and said, I'm sorry, or anything, is anything our office? No, she did not. You know who did? Another council member outside of the office, outside of our district, Miss Neely. I didn't stop there in our community. I went to other communities to seek help. Wherever I could seek help or my voice to get heard, like with you, Miss.
Thank you.
This is what I did. And that person did not help me. And I do take blame because we voted her in.
I want to definitely get to you, Councilwoman Ely, but I want to just make sure Tijae is okay. Did she need medical attention or anything? Is she medically going to be okay?
Yeah, we want to seek different things, and we're seeking different things for her. Like I said, me and the councilwoman and my mom.
And the congressman.
Yeah, and
Councilman Barron.
Mr. Barron. We're going to seek that she get the help she needs, and, you know, this is a healing process.